everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today we're going to go over all of my pickups for the month of June, since today's June 30th, and the last of my new arrivals have shown up. It was kind of a light month. I've been trying to cut back on the amount of things that I pick up, so a lot of things that have shown up weren't exactly purchased this month. You know, they were pre-ordered a while back, but let's go over them anyway. So the first thing I'd like to talk about are two games I got from Limited Run, which is Blade Runner Enhanced Edition and Dreamscaper, both from the Nintendo Switch. Now, Dreamscaper was one I almost ordered the collector's edition because I really liked the game. I ended up not doing it. Blade Runner was one I almost ended up ordering the collector's edition and ended up not doing it. And then I found out later that Blade Runner is kind of terrible, the new enhanced edition. It doesn't live up to the original, and there's a lot of problems with it, and is one of Night Dive's worst kind of ports or remasters or whatever. So that's disappointing, but I am a massive fan of the Blade Runner universe, and I'm still happy I picked this up for the collection. I actually own, I think it's the original version on GOG. And then, of course, I've seen the movies. Both movies are pretty good. The first one takes place in 2019. The second one takes place in 2049, I believe. Let me show you the poster here. And then the game, Blade Runner or Blade Runner Enhanced Edition, takes place in 2019 as well. Features some of the talent from the original film, like Sean Young. And then the good news now today is that yesterday Annapurna's showcase happened, and Annapurna's first ever in-house developed game, because they're a boutique publisher, is Blade Runner 2033 Labyrinth, which takes place between Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049. So I'm really excited about that. That is going to be so freaking cool. I mean, I'm just excited that we're getting a new Blade Runner game. That's going to be awesome. All right, so the next things I would like to talk about are t-shirts that I got from the Yeti. This one is blue, and it features the "So It Was All Your Work" dog ending from Silent Hill 2. It's got the Shiba Inu there, Mira, with the headset on. So if you get the dog ending in Silent Hill 2, James will say in Japanese, "So it was all your work," when he finds the dog at the controls at the end of the game. So this shirt reflects that ending. The other one, and this is really cool. So this is like a TV with a one of those combo TV VHS players. I actually had one of these when I was a kid, and it shows Silent Hill 2 at the beginning, where he's out of his car and he's just left the restroom, and now he's looking over the overlook. The cool part about this is it's glow in the dark. So if you put this t-shirt in the dark, it says, "In my restless dreams, I see that town." It starts her like dialogue, which is amazing. I absolutely love this. And because the Yeti changes their t-shirts every day, I actually had to use the Wayback Machine to capture this glow-in-the-dark picture, because I tried to look at it in the dark at my house, and it's got to be pitch black, and it does look really cool, but it's like impossible to get a picture of it. So I hope you enjoy that. That's really cool. I was really happy to get both of these t-shirts from the Yeti. They were both available some months ago, and they only do their t-shirts for 24 hours, so, you know, it's kind of hard to show pictures of them from when they were on the website, because they take them down every day. All right, so next up, this one, I don't know how many people are going to be interested in this, but this is Tiny Troopers Global Ops for the PlayStation 5, and I actually pre-ordered this from Limited Run, even though it's a distribution title for them. They're just distributing it on behalf of Wired Productions, and I've played the game. I have the PC version. I actually really like it. I liked Tiny Troopers Joint Ops and the zombie DLC that they released for it, so I was excited to play this one. It doesn't seem like my kind of game, and I doubt I put any videos on the channel, but I did really enjoy it. I thought it was a pretty good game. I thought they did a good job with it. I like this series in general. I think it's a lot of fun. Okay, next up, this one's pretty cool. So this one cost a little bit, and that shadow on the bottom right corner, that is a shadow. This box is not dented or busted or anything like that. It has no marks on it. It's in perfect condition. It was just the way the picture was taken. This is the Greyhill Incident Collector's Edition for the PlayStation 5. Now, there are only 65 of these in existence. That's the total number that were made. So this is one of those things where I mainly bought it because of how rare it was, because I did play the game on PC, and I didn't think it was amazing. It's better than the reviews say it is, and it's been patched like 6 times now since launch. So definitely give it a try. If you've been skipping it because of the reviews, it says mostly negative on Steam. It's not that bad. It's more like a 5 or 6 out of 10. It's a mediocre horror game, but it's fun. There are some genuinely good scenes in it. There's a scene where, like, the spaceship is beaming up your boy out of the house. There's another one where the spaceship lands in a field with the cows and all the aliens get out. And it's actually very cinematic looking and reminds me of like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's pretty good, so check that out. And then what comes with the package, you get this aluminum foil, which has Bob on it there. Bob is the crazy guy who tells everybody to wear tinfoil hats, and his RV's full of tinfoil in the game. So you get actual tinfoil with this thing. You get the actual physical version of the game, which comes with some extras inside of it. You get a signed inlay, which is the artwork for the game, but signed by the developers. And then you get this, this like sign, which is, I don't know if it's metal or what. It's kind of hard, but I don't think it's metal, but looks kind of like a license plate, but it's a tiny bit bigger. Welcome to Greyhill, believing since 92. Everyone's welcome. So it's kind of like a town sign, but like a license plate, sort of. So I really enjoyed the extras that came with this. I thought it was pretty cool. It was a little more expensive than I think it should be, but the box, the outside box, is actually fantastic. I actually love it. It sticks out further than most of my collector's editions on my shelf, but I still love it. I think it's really nice and well done. All right, so next up, this one's pretty cool too. This is a PlayStation 4 game that I got from Limited Run called Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Marcus. This is an FMV game that they shot during lockdown, and the star is Andy Buckley, who played David Wallace on The Office. And he was also in Avenue 5 on HBO with Hugh Laurie. So he's a really good actor. He's the uncle, and he's been poisoned. And every year, the family holds this big quiz night with the whole family. So he's imploring, I think, his niece to use the quiz to find out who poisoned him. So it's a pretty interesting game and a pretty interesting take on the FMV genre as a whole. And when I tweeted it out, Andy Buckley even responded to the tweet and was like, "This is a great game. Thanks, thanks for buying it." So he seems to like it, or he's just promoting his own work. But I mean, usually celebs aren't too enthusiastic long after a product comes out if it wasn't good. So the fact that he responded to that says he was excited about it. So, check it out. And then last, we have Behind the Frame for the Nintendo Switch. I got this from I Am 8-Bit, and I don't know much about this one because I haven't played it yet. I just pre-ordered it because I thought it looked cool. It was kind of like an artist kind of thing. So it's kind of an artsy game. I Am 8-Bit does publish a lot of artsy stuff. A lot of Annapurna stuff they publish, and Annapurna does artsy games. So anyway, that is everything for June. I think physically, I don't tell you guys what I buy digitally because it would take hours. Like, I buy so many games every month that it's ridiculous. My Steam library is nearing 4,000 games. I mean, I buy so many games every month that it's ridiculous, but I don't always buy a ton of physicals, but I bought enough this month that I think it warranted a video. So that's June's pickups. I did buy some stuff this month, like pre-ordered stuff that definitely isn't going to show up for a while, like the Alien Isolation Collector's Edition that Limited Run had that came with the figure of the Nostromo or whatever. Oh my god, I was so excited about that. It was expensive, but I had to get it because that's just... I've been waiting for somebody to do a collector's edition of that game forever, but it's going to be a long while before that shows up. So we'll see what shows up in July, and I'll update you either last day of July or early in August. So anyway, that's it for this month. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, tell that like button you want to smash, and don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me, Drugi forever. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Later.